what the haters talking about.
What's up, family? Finally, a little justice. Remember the case back in 2018 in Clearwater, Florida, where you had the white man who gunned down the black man in front of his family outside of the Circle K convenience store over a handicapped parking space? Got him. Yeah. Convicted. Michael Draker, the parking lot vigilante, will be sentenced on October 10th. He faces up to 30 years in prison for taking the life of Markeis McGlockton. Check out how he said it went down. This fool said that Markeis blindsided him, knocked him to the ground, and he pulled his gun from his holster, squeezed the trigger one time, shot Markeis, and thereby ended the threat. However, video surveillance proved otherwise. Video surveillance showed that Markeis approached him and pushed him to the ground, and he pulled his weapon, and Markeis turned to walk away. Then he shot him. So, how did we get here? Okay, the girlfriend of Markeis is in the car with her two small children, one infant and one 3-year-old. They're parked in a handicapped space. Michael Draker, Billy Badass, questions the woman, yelling and screaming about why she shouldn't be parked there. He's inspecting the vehicle. By his own admission, he said, I inspected the vehicle to see did they have a special permit to be parked there. And when he noticed that they didn't, he goes off. So he's terrorizing the woman, talking hard and all of that stuff. Markeis comes out of the store with his son, his small son, sees what's going on and immediately jumps to his wife, his girlfriend's defense, pushes dude to the ground. And like the coward he is, as soon as he gets pushed to the ground, he gets confronted by a man, not a woman, but a man, gets pushed to the ground. He comes out shooting. He thought it was going to fly, and it may have, if not for that video surveillance. The jury said that they had to consider that. They said that one of the alternate jurors said that that was the thing that really sealed his fate, was that he had time to react. He had time when he fell to the ground, he pulled his gun. He had time to decide not to pull the trigger, but he did anyway, and that sealed his fate. So this dude was in the court lying. He was trying all types of things, he and his lawyers. Initially, they invoked the stand your ground law, the same controversial law that helped get George Zimmerman acquitted. That law needs to go, because that law basically puts people in the position who wants to be vigilantes, who think that they want to be Billy Badasses when they get a gun. Most of them, they're cowards. They can't fight. So they get guns and they hide behind their guns. And they become very aggressive, very assertive when they have these guns. So with the stand your ground law, the way it's written, you can actually go and start a fight. You can go pick a fight. And then when somebody returns that aggression, you can gun them down and walk. You can just say you stand your ground, like George Zimmerman did. He went and provoked the altercation with Trayvon Martin. He started it. The 911 operator told him, we don't need you to follow him. We don't need you. Turn around. We'll handle it. We got it. But he wanted to kill that night. He wanted to kill specifically a black person. When he started out, it was a fight. when he saw he couldn't win the fight, he pulled his gun, which was the plan all along. That's how they do. They'll arm themselves, go pick a fight, and then when they get in their ass whooped or they look like they may not win, they pull out the gun. So you got to be very careful of people who are very aggressive, especially like people that look weak. And I know it's hard to say that, well, what does looking weak mean? I mean, some people, they scrawny, they not really, they don't, you can look at certain people, man, you can tell they ain't gonna really pose no major threat, especially somebody really small in stature or whatever. You can tell, you like, man, pfft. But they're really aggressive. Anytime somebody just overly aggressive, you got to be careful, because 9 times out of 10, they're prepared. They're ready. This is why they're acting that way, because oftentimes they are packing heat. So you got to be careful with these type of people, because they will actually they'll inject themselves in a situation to where a situation can be volatile, where things could turn up and get violent. And then they'll pull out a gun, and then they will scream self-defense. So they'll go in, create chaos, and then play the victim like old Michael Draker did. He created the chaos, then played the victim. My thing is this: if a situation is so bad that it can get out of control like that, why not just go ahead on and call the police? Why would you inject yourself into that situation? Because you got some of them dudes out there that's like him. They're vigilantes. They think they've been deputized because of their skin color. So they'll go around and act like the damn country belongs to them. Like, this is mine. Everything, like, you got to have permission to walk this way, or park like this, or drive like this, or stand in this space, or whatever. But the jury got it right in this one. I am a huge proponent of the right to bear arms, but carrying a concealed weapon is for minding your own business and using it when someone infringes upon that business by trying to cause you bodily harm. It is not intended for you to run around settling petty grievances, killing people after something goes wrong, which invariably will. Packing a gun is a tremendous responsibility and should only be used as a last result. My condolences to Markeis' family. Man, I hope y'all can put it back together. What a shameful and unnecessary loss. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?